All right, guys, welcome in. What's up, y'all? So I'm gonna go over why I chose to be a plant-based eater, and the reason why it changed my life completely for the best, right? So let's go all the way back, So, boom, coming out of the womb, right? My grandma, Nana, she was a person that first held me and first had that genuine connection, it felt like. And I was with my mom, of course. My mom was alive as well. But I love my mom and everything like that, mom and son. But me and my grandmother had such a strong bond, right? It was just weird. It was probably stronger than me and my mom's, mostly because at the time I was just at my grandparents a good bit of the time. And the consistency of always seeing her is something that also probably offends that as well. But there was a strong connection between me and my grandmother. I don't know what it was, but from the beginning, it was always like that, right? Now, so we have that in place, right? And then let's fast forward to when she passed away. I was about 14. I just had my first homecoming. I was either 14 or 15. Right after my first homecoming, my grandma passes away, right? But what were some of the habits that could have prevented her from passing away? It was smoking, high in sugars, like sweets and stuff like that, and then a whole lot of coffee. And weird sleep cycle, right? But looking back and seeing those main things as the reasons to why she didn't carry on has me thinking on a very spiritual view, a very expanded step back view of we were so close, right? And then she passed away, but then I didn't really understand in that moment then, but now, right? I'm gonna add in my astrological birth chart as well, because from there it talks about my North Node is in Aries in the 6th house. Now, if you know anything about astrology or about that concept or whatever, then you understand that Aries means leader, take action, take charge in the 6th house, which the 6th house is the 6th house. The sixth house is about daily activities, health, and I think like experiences, like things in life that gives you zest or some shit like that. But it's for sure health and daily habits, right? Now, when she passed away, one thing that just hit me a few moments ago is, okay, she passed away due to her effects of health and daily habits was the things that made her pass away, right? Which, yeah, of course, that could be for everyone, right? But just for me particularly, because I'm trying to figure out like a good direction in life and shit like that. By me understanding that my Aries is in the 6th house as my North Node, then that indicates that I'm going to be I should take lead in my health, right? And that kind of wraps around, right? It's like, if I take lead in my health, then it's going to expand the life, right? Expand the years, right? It's going to make me live longer, right? So what if she, quote unquote, not really sacrifice herself, but give herself up in that way? So she gave herself up in that way. So I can learn from those mistakes or learn from what happened there and use that for myself to really stand on that pedestal and just like bounce and spring forward, right? So it's very interesting how she passes away due to health concerns. That's all that there was, right? Was just the smoking, the sugars, and the caffeine, and then sleep. But seeing that, right? Seeing that, and then seeing how my North Node operates, it's a very, very strong connection. Very strong connection of how your life it's coded in a way to where you'll be getting messages from your elders for you to operate on how you should be advancing in this life of your life, right? Now, that's very interesting because understanding that my life purpose or life path is surrounded by me just taking action with my health and daily activities, then I'm really honoring and really giving love and praise, I guess, to my grandmother, which makes a lot of sense now. It's very interesting how that all like circles back around, right? So I'm guessing my take home of really understanding what my purpose is based on the North Node, what sign it's in and what house it's in. And then from doing that, you can kind of retrace your steps back in your life to where maybe a certain person, place, event happened to where you see it kind of connecting and see where you're supposed to go and venture on in life, right? Now, it's wild because life is just not really one of these like, forget it, whatever type of things. It's really something that's rooted in growth. It's rooted in expansion. It's rooted in transformation, right? So yeah, I really want to share that story because I feel like it could bring and shed some light onto your own life, and really like connect some dots, really, and to give you some direction in life that you may think you might not be having right now, and to really brighten up your day, give you some understanding of self, and really give yourself some direction so you don't feel lost all the time or just very confusing. All right, so yeah, that's my little story explanation. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.